Hello, this is Elijah Ignatieff with the School of Conscious Communication, and I'm communicating with Yogi Shambu, one of our potential teachers who might come on board, depending if things work out. I have a big question for you. The question is, what is a value system to you?
A value system is it's a way of sorting our priorities. If we value a part of our life more than another, we are going to spend more time. We're going to spend more effort truly investing and feeding that part of our life. So if we value physical health, we will spend the resources that we have toward that. If we don't value something, then we may talk about it even, but we're not investing in what is necessary to make that a reality. So if we have, say, a set of 5 values in our life, depending on where they end up, we're going to be spending more to less time on that value, on that aspect of our life. And therefore, truly, it is it's the key to organizing our life. It is a key to manifesting what we truly desire and what we truly find important in our life.
So, do you find people spend a lot of time? Do your clients spend a lot of time on value systems? Do your friends? Do the people in general? Do you have many conversations about value systems?
Many people have a sense of probably 2 or 3 values as they're walking into working with me. And those values are usually ones where they lack. And so oftentimes they have not spent time clarifying their values, but they allow where they are starving to really dictate where their values are. And so basically they let the value get to a point where it's screaming before they will actually address it. The people that I find get the most out of working with me, as well as the people that are getting most out of life, they have spent time truly identifying all of their values, and therefore how all of those will fit together. And once they have a whole view of their heart, of really what's important to them, then they can systematically start to manifest those. Because it boils down to time allotment. There's a clarification, but there's also a time allotment. What am I spending my time doing, and which value am I feeding that through? As my teacher said, it's not enough to awaken a lot of energy. You have to be clear, you have to get clear on where you are filtering that energy through. And then that will dictate what you manifest in your life.
There is a concept called positive disintegration, where when you're going through a big transformation, the old values are disintegrating and new ones haven't been created yet. So what kind of counsel would you give to people that are going through transitions of such a kind, where there may be a year in between or a longer period of time? What is the best way to sort of deal with life? Because sometimes people feel like they're going crazy, when in fact it's just a spiritual transformative sort of stage. But in that stage, they're not getting enough feedback from people.
Yes. In ashrams, what would they oftentimes do to help people in great transition is that they would provide stability and security. When our minds are in a flux, when our hearts are changing, and even when our bodies are attempting to adapt to so much new stress in the environment, it is consistency. It is splitting yourself in a sense in two. The one that is going through the experience and the one that is caretaking the experiencer. and so that you can apply a schedule that is loving, and within the container of that schedule, you are providing activities to give a sense of security. And so feeding yourself, cleaning yourself, educating yourself, getting yourself into community in a consistent way, so that every week or every 2 weeks you have at least one social gathering where you can be with other people. These are very important, critical needs that the human animal has, that even no matter what esoteric crisis may be going on, and that's very legitimate. That's a part of what we do. We evolve and move forward. But we have to come back to the classics always. So in a sense, we can hug the mound so that we can have a mount that is stable and is secure, like an ox, very stable and very repetitive when we have so much newness. And so that's always going to be your unique description, is to, in a sense, do the opposite of what is happening spontaneously. You consciously give the opposite. And so for people who are very stable, you give spontaneity. For people that are going through a lot of newness and spontaneity, to give them stability. Big thing. It's a funny thing, but it is a very classic part of transition prescriptions, is sesame oil. To oil your feet, to oil your body. Make it a ritual before you go to bed or after you have a shower, to oil yourself down, because that calms you. It gives you a sense of stability, but also increases your body awareness. Because remember, your mind is going to create huge symphonies, dramas in itself. Body awareness is a way of reminding it, okay, even though it seems huge, it's still contained within the body. And so let's now honor the body and rest. Rest.
Thank you, Yogi Shambu. That was beautiful. And our time is over.
Thank you, Elijah. Thank you so much, Elijah.